Welcome to our reading for May 2018. Now, remember it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We are all spiritual. We are all psychic. We are all children of God, but we're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. This could clarify the past, it could shed light into the future, or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the lyrics, in the music, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I hope this reading is helpful, and I'll see you in a moment. Taurus, welcome to our reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you have a Taurus sun, happy birthday. Happy birthday, guys. I hope you're having a beautiful birthday month. Now let's begin the reading. Let's see what kind of energy is coming through in May for Taurus. But before I begin, I'm trying something a little bit different with the readings this month, and I put Pandora on random shuffle. And the song that came through for Taurus was Poison by Jen Wigmore. I love her voice. It's so unusual. So I'm going to put that song below for you guys. Now let's begin the reading. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We're going to start with one card, get some general advice, wisdom, and clarity for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some insight into May 2018. Prosperity is coming through for Taurus. Beautiful, abundant energy. This is the cornucopia opening up. It's the good seeds that you planted in the past, perhaps a past interview, maybe something like that, finally coming through, the right healing energy coming through, especially in your finances, in your environment. Maybe some of you are buying a home, buying a new car, making good investments, saving for a rainy day. This is bringing abundance in your world. It might not all come today, but it will come through. It will grow. Maybe residual income. Maybe some of you are becoming a landlord, something like that. Prosperity is Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest dreams into reality. So you have to follow your intuition, your gut, you know, your inner guidance system here. When those good ideas pop through, you need to pursue them, perhaps write them down. That's the first start to taking an idea out of the ether and making it happen. So maybe you have to make some plans, rearrange your schedule, bring a notebook with you so you don't forget those ideas when they pop through, those aha moments, those inspirations, those numbers that you take down that you should call somebody about an interview, about a possible job or something like that coming through. So maybe there's a position that's becoming available for you now. Maybe it wasn't ready in the past. It wasn't prepared for you. Maybe there's something specific that you have to offer, a specific talent, a trade, a niche, a knack for something. This is where abundance comes in your world because you're authentic with what gets you excited. So what makes you excited? What brings energy into your world? Where is there growth in your environment? Pay attention to that energy first. See where you're being depleted and how you can recharge your batteries, how you can restore your energy. Maybe just get more energy, get more sleep, eat healthy foods. I just keep hearing interview. So maybe you have an interview. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're pursuing an education in something that you're really into, a subject that makes you tick, that turns you on. So prosperity is a big, abundant, golden energy coming through. So when I think of gold, I think of sending out energy, sending out information, and it being received perfect. So maybe there's clear communication coming through, new doors opening up, getting your ideas out there and having them be received, and I'm getting embraced, like a hug energy. So maybe somebody is helping you with your ideas. This could be a home business coming through. Maybe you're creative. You do something as a hobby and it can bring abundance into your world. It can bring extra income into your life. So what do you do on the side? Maybe you need to pursue something that's just a hobby now, but maybe it will incorporate itself into your world. Let's see. Let's get clarity for Taurus on prosperity. Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So sometimes a door shuts, so a bigger door can open. So a rotating door can open. That makes me think of like shipping and receiving, or new customers coming through. Maybe you own a restaurant or you work in the service industry. This is having repeat customers, you know, that come back to see you, that give you a big tip. This could be a big tip coming through in terms of information as well, or a contact coming through. Maybe something on a business card, you know, a number that you write down, the right, I hear presentation coming through. Maybe you're presenting some ideas to somebody and they introduce those ideas to the right people. I feel like you have the right resources all around you. The right tools are already in your environment. You already have the skills you need. Maybe there's still growth. You know, the cornucopia starts at the tip where it's small, but it grows over time, through seasons, through the years. So allow yourself to grow. Perhaps if you're new at something, I feel like you'll have a growth spurt. Something will come through pretty fast. So don't get in your own way. Also, if you hear a no, that could be a blessing in disguise, you know, so the right yes can come through. So let's get clarity for Taurus on prosperity. I just thought of the song Half-Mast by Empire of the Sun, and I'm not sure why. I'll put that song below, maybe something in the lyrics. Clarity for Taurus on prosperity. And this is the 8 of Swords. So this could be getting in your own way. This is feeling stuck, feeling like you're blindfolded and tied down and you don't know how to get out. But you're usually not really stuck. It's just an illusion. Here, the blindfold actually has some holes, so you can actually see a situation. You just have to walk away from a situation. You have to find another way through, a different door opening up, a different exit, you know, not the typical way through or way out. Perhaps it's the side door, or you have to knock on the window. So try a different approach when this card comes through. There's a big castle in the background with this winding road going up to it. So maybe it's not the direct path. Maybe it's the slow way, the winding way. When I see like a winding staircase. It makes me think of a feminine energy. It's step by step around the entire process or situation so you can see it from all angles, all the different points on the clock. So maybe something around the clock. It makes me think of Rock Around the Clock. I'll put that song below. Instead of the masculine energy, which is direct, it's point A to point B. So maybe you need to try a different approach. If you usually go around something and don't take the direct approach, maybe you need to be direct. You know, just be clear cut, direct, to the point. If that approach isn't working, then maybe you need to go around a situation. Maybe you need to walk away from a situation and come back later, you know, when something is ready, when something is prepared for you. Let's get clarity on this card. I feel like she's comfortable here. She doesn't look uncomfortable. She has a little smile on her face. So maybe you wrapped yourself up in something, you feel tangled, you feel isolated, you feel a little bit overwhelmed in a situation, and you just have to be patient with yourself to untangle that mess. None of the swords are touching her. They're just sort of hanging in the air. So, let's see. I also want to say reflection somewhere. There's water on the ground and she's stepping in a puddle. So allow emotions to come to the surface. If you stepped into a situation that's uncomfortable, maybe it was to grow, you know, to learn more about a situation, see the truth in a situation. Now that you know the truth, you can go a different direction. So let's see. The 8 is also a manifestation number, though. So maybe you were stuck in the past on how to approach a situation or a resolution with something, or how to handle something. And that experience brought you into the now, where now you understand why you had to go through something. So it's taking the blinders off yourself here, doing something yourself to help yourself up. Dust yourself off and keep going. Don't be afraid of failure. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how we know what works and what doesn't work. So let's see. Let's get clarity on the 8 of Swords and prosperity. I hear home. That makes me think of buying a home or trying to sell your home, something like that. It makes me think of a landlord. You know, maybe your property was empty for a long time and you felt bound by finances, by bills, stuff like that. But when the right renters come through, or somebody offers to buy it or something, you're released, you're free. It makes a big difference in your world. So maybe some of you are landlords. You just have to wait for the right people to move into town, you know, that right situation to be ready for you, the right timing to come through. So do what you can do in the meantime. I'm getting like home repair with you. So maybe like little tweaks. Maybe something like changing the faucets, you know, fixing the plumbing, changing the floor in your home helps its value. You know, updating the kitchen. I'm not sure where home repair came through with that card, but that's what I see. So let's get clarity for Taurus on prosperity and the 8 of Swords. Could be writer's block as well. Maybe you were stuck in the past trying to write something or get your ideas down, and it starts small. It starts with one idea or one phone call. A map. I see a map. Clarity on the 8 of Swords and prosperity. And the 3 of Summer is coming through. So this is a spontaneous energy. So maybe a good idea comes through communication with friends, family. I feel like this is a night out. a day on the town, you know, hanging out with your friends, with your boys, with your girls, perhaps your children. It's a celebration energy. Sometimes this is a birth announcement, an engagement, getting a wedding invitation in the mail. Maybe you have to rearrange something in your schedule so you can attend this happy event. It's usually something really happy. Don't go overboard. If there's an open bar, you know, just take what you need to have a good time, spread the love around, be disciplined with yourself too, with the 3 of summer. But this could also be a new baby coming into your world. Maybe you find out somebody is pregnant, maybe somebody in your family. I hear like niece, nephew, something like that. Maybe your child. Maybe you're going to be a grandparent. That's kind of exciting. I feel like when that kind of energy comes through, you can get help from friends, but you work it out as you learn, as you're in that situation. But maybe you just need a night out so you don't feel stuck. Maybe good ideas come when you're out and feeling a little more free. So open up your schedule, be spontaneous, have a good time somewhere. If an invitation comes through, accept it. Go out. You can always leave if the party sucks, you know, if you're not having a good time. Sometimes just getting dressed up for something, you know, having some cool music on and getting yourself all dolled up, you know, looking spunky is part of, you know, that's sometimes the best part of going out. It's not actually going out, it's just getting ready. So maybe you need to do something fancy, go out on a date, go out for dinner, maybe cook dinner for somebody else, or somebody else is cooking dinner for you. Hummingbird is a really cool little bird as well. They're really, really active in the day, and when they sleep, they're almost comatose. Their body goes into almost like a, I wanted to say Zen. That makes me think of Everything Zen by Bush. That was random that came through. But their heart and their energy goes really slow, almost like they're not alive at all at night. And as soon as the dawn breaks, as soon as the sun comes out, they come alive again. And you know, they fly, they eat a lot, they communicate, they dodge each other. Makes me think of like dodgeball or like games, something like that. Like sporting events. Maybe you're going to see like a baseball game or something, or an outdoor concert, something like that. Hummingbird is you have an exciting reason to celebrate. I would say that's this good idea or prosperity coming through and or getting out of the mud. You know, finally seeing a situation as it is and what you actually have to do to pursue something. So you have an exciting reason to celebrate, such as an engagement, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. Remember to cherish those you love. If you're in school, maybe it was a rough semester here. You know, you had a lot of papers due, a presentation due, something like that. Maybe some interviews you were preparing and you just felt stuck until you actually opened that door or that paper was finished and all of a sudden you feel better. You feel free. That's reason to celebrate. So, freedom is coming through for you guys. You have an exciting reason to celebrate, such as an engagement, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. Remember to cherish those you love. Remember your friends, Taurus. Maybe you're doing something on your own. You're overwhelmed. Maybe you're stuck inside the house. Maybe the change of the season is good. Get out of the house. Get off of the sofa. Do something kind of social, you know? I feel like this is a social energy with the hummingbird. So send that text. You know, when you get the urge to call a friend, I feel like they may have been thinking about you too. And that's kind of cool. So if your friend invites you to go out, go out. You know, get out of the house, do something different. If you're going out too much, maybe that's why you feel stuck, you know, with finances or at work or something like that. And maybe it's time to get back to the books, you know, to get back to being organized. So let's see, let's get clarity on prosperity, the 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Summer for Taurus. me let you see these cards too. See that cool castle in the background? I feel like there's something warm and inviting there. You just have to make it inside and find that door. That's the hummingbird. All right, clarity for Taurus. Oh, we have the grouse coming through. So this is like drumming and dancing. I love the grouse. They're on the ground. They like drum on a tree. They make a lot of noise. They do a little dance. They're a cool little bird. So there's a rhythm coming through. There's a dance that you have to dance to. There's a song you need to sing. Maybe you sing or you are a dancer. So rhythm is coming through. So let's see. Let's get clarity on the grouse. This is number 14. That makes me think of temperance. So balancing energies, balancing your masculine and your feminine, finding that perfect warmth between the hot and the cold. It's taking different things, putting them together and making it look professional. It's not always easy to do, but I feel like you can do it. Also, the 14 brings us to a 5, which creates change. I see the 5 as the wheel spinning round. So I am grouse, the dancer of sacred dances. I am the spiral of life. That's cool. So I saw that spiral before, you know, that roundabout way to look at something. So maybe there's a feminine way to see a situation, to see everybody's perspective, everybody's point of view, different opinions coming through, different personalities, creating harmony, creating an orchestra. I am the personal power that spins your reality. I am what you create through movement. So taking those ideas, writing them down, or taking action on them. I am the shaman's ally in the portal of spirit. I am the entrance and the ability to entrance. It's time to let go and release your storehouse of energy. Send it up and outward. Let it move through every part of your being, getting in tune with your body. You know, maybe joining a gym or doing physical activity is really good for you guys in May. I am ceremony. I am the heart of medicine man. You have been drowned out by the material and the mundane. I feel like this prosperity comes because you're doing something you love. Therefore, what you magnify back to you, what's attracted to you, is long-lasting. It's like, I see like, I want to say the hamster wheel. Like you're getting off that hamster wheel and you're starting to do something that heads you down a path that leads you towards this prosperity, that brings growth into your world. It feels good. You feel good walking down this road. You have loosened your etheric ties. Step into a little personal ritual and wake up the gods. Wear a headdress. Bang the drums. Summon the ancients. Great things are awakened with movement. So get off of the couch. Get out of the house. Do something spontaneous. Do something fun. Celebrate. See what ideas come through. What is attracted to you? You are the power of instinct. You are reverberation. You are the energy of dance. You are grouse. Okay, Taurus, I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. I love you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.